In Search of Darkness Part 2 is a 4+ hour sequel to the most celebrated 80s horror documentary in history, featuring 15 new interviews with the likes of Tom Savini, Robert Englund, Nancy Allen, Linnea Quigley, and over 40 returning favorites from Part 1, including John Carpenter, Sean S. Cunningham, Doug Bradley, and Barbara Crampton. Pre-order the documentary now and get a digital version of Part 1 for those who missed out. 3 posters, a collectible enamel pin, and your name listed in the credits. Just when you thought there was nothing left to say about 80s horror. Pre-orders end at midnight on Halloween. Follow the link in the description and join In Search of Darkness Part 2 today. Hey, what's up, people? Pizowell here, and this is the Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Halloween 1 Michael Myers figure. Now, this is Trick or Treat Studios' first foray into the world of collectible figures. Of course, we all know Trick or Treat Studios from their mass-produced masks. Trick or Treat Studios also produced Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 Michael Myers figures, but I decided to go with the classic Halloween 1 Michael Myers because I thought it looked the best based on the sample photographs that Trick or Treat Studios provided. The pre-orders for these figures took place earlier this year. I want to say in like January or February, although I may be mistaken because a lot's happened in 2020. And my memory is a little foggy. But the figure arrived just the other day, and I've been chomping at the bit since to get up close and personal with the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 1 1/6 scale Michael Myers figure. So without further ado, let's do just that by first taking a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the box. You've got the classic Halloween artwork on the front of the box, the night he came home, 1/6 scale Michael Myers figure, Trick or Treat Studios. I like just the clean presentation here. Very clean, very nice presentation on the front of the box. On the side of the box, we've got the Halloween logo. On both sides of the box, I should say. On the top of the box, we've got the Halloween logo, 1/6 scale Michael Myers figure. On the bottom of the box, we've got the credits. Portrait sculpture by Justin Mabry, additional sculpting by Alex Ray, clothing design by Tanila Erez. Now, one thing I do like about this box in particular is when you have boxes that come with collectible figures that have this little door flap here, a lot of them have like the little pieces of Velcro on either side, and I'm not a big fan of the Velcro because without fail, it seems like the Velcro either rips off of one side or the other, or the Velcro loses its Velcro-ness and just doesn't close. What Trick or Treat Studios did with this box is they put magnets in the corners of the flap and the box, so when it closes, which I think is a really nice feature if you're somebody who wants to keep your figure inside the box and display it inside the box. When you open the flap, there is the figure, but we'll take an up-close and personal look at him momentarily. On the opposite side of the door, you've got an image of the shape, and you've got this awesome monologue from Dr. Loomis in the film, his famous monologue from the original Halloween. "I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil." Or as Jeremy would say, evil. All right, so without further ado, let's open the box, let's get the figure out, and let's take an up-close and personal look at the Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Halloween 1 Michael Myers figure. All right, so here we go. The figure comes out in this plastic tray here. Oh, wow. This guy looks really, really freaking nice. Holy crap. Let's take the bags off of his head, off of his hands, and off of his feet. And, oh man, this figure looks really, really good. Now, the first thing I want to point out that really grabbed me was the coveralls. Now, when it comes to clothed figures, particularly these Michael Myers clothed figures, the coveralls, in a lot of the cases, they just don't fit. They don't look good. They don't fit well. And that is definitely not the case with this figure. The coveralls are like a perfect fit for this figure. So kudos, Trick or Treat Studios. You guys nailed the coveralls. They're not too baggy. They're not too loose. They're fairly form-fitting, and they look great. As far as the head sculpt is concerned, the mask looks absolutely fantastic. I know Justin Mabry did the sculpting for this headpiece, and he did a phenomenal job with the mask. The mask is perfect, in my opinion. It's weathered just right. I love the little gap between the neck, or the shape's neck and the mask. There's like a little gap there, which makes the mask look like it's just kind of sitting on the head. That adds some realism to this figure, which is a really nice touch. The hair is fantastic. And the eyes. Let's check out the devil's eyes there. Yeah, they're blank. They're pale. They're emotionless. It's the devil's eyes, for sure. This head sculpt is absolutely fantastic. Great work on this head sculpt. And I just noticed on the back of the mask, there's the little slit up the back of the mask. Just again, adding some more realism to this figure. So let's take a closer look at the coveralls. The material they used is pretty nice. It's not too thin. It doesn't feel, really cheap or anything like that. You can unzip the coveralls and see Michael's undershirt there. The front of the coveralls look really good. Let's check out the boots. The boots look nice. They're not too clean, but not too dirty. Pretty good. Boot sculpts. Boots look good. Let's check out the hands. Yeah, the hands look good. Got some nice veins going on in there. You've got the wrinkles around the knuckles, the fingernails. Yeah, nice detail on the front of the hands, on the palms as well. You can read Michael's lifeline, his love line, his wealth line or whatever. You can give Michael a full palm reading with this figure. The back of the coveralls look great also. Again, not too baggy, but not too tight. I mean, whoever did the coveralls for this figure, they did an excellent job with the measurements. So let's check out the posability here. Got a little bit of movement in the shoulders. Not a whole lot of movement in the shoulders. You're not going to be able to lift his arms up over his head. Got lots of movement in the elbows, which is nice. Let's check the head, obviously. The head, you can pretty much do a full 360 if you want to do a possessed Michael Myers like in The Exorcist and just twist his head all the way around. You can do that if you want. The wrists move. There's some pose. Oh, yeah. Michael can bend. Lots of movement in the hips, in the knees, in the ankles. Yeah, this is a very, very posable figure. As far as accessories are concerned, we get, of course, a very large butcher knife. It's a pretty nice butcher knife. It feels pretty sturdy. which is good. Got some nice detail in the blade, in the handle. It's a full tang, which always look for full tang when you're purchasing any knife. But you can't have a Michael Myers figure without a very large butcher knife or kitchen knife. But yeah, this is a pretty nice one. And of course, we have a replaceable hand, which is shaped like a fist, which is perfect for holding the knife. Overall, I am really impressed with the Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Halloween 1 Michael Myers figure. I love pretty much everything about this figure. Trick or Treat Studios really knocked it out of the park with this one. The head sculpt is fantastic. The mask, I think, is perfect. The hair is perfect. The eyes are fantastic. The little details, again, I love. The coveralls are perfect. The measurements are fantastic. Again, not too baggy, not too tight, just perfect. Like the detail in the hands and in the boots. Yeah, this is a really nice Michael Myers figure. Stick around to the end of the video. I'll provide you guys with some up-close and personal footage of this figure. Let me know your thoughts on the Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Halloween 1 Michael Myers figure down in the comments section below. If you pre-ordered this figure, let me know down in the comments section below. Or if you pre-ordered the Halloween 4 or 5 1/6 scale Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers figure, please let me know down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you all out there are having a great, safe, healthy, happy, and horror movie-filled Halloween season. Take care, and until next time, peace. Big thank you to all my awesome Patreon supporters. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and join me for monthly live streams and have a say in what movies I review on my channel. Patreon.com/pizowell or follow the link in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.